Hi Pisces, welcome to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. We're going to be pulling your weekly love reading for Thursday the 21st of March all the way up until the 31st. So this is the 21st, 21st to the 31st. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross with the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Puimun Law, Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now, Angela Hartfield's Whispers of Love, Colette Baron reads Wisdom of the Oracle cards, from which I will read the relationship message, Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lin, and then these really quick ones, Wild Kuan Yin by Alana Fairchild. Let me put this back. All right, let's get started with your Celtic cross. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for love and romance. What's going on in Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus's love and romantic life for Thursday, March 21st to Sunday, March 31st. This is for March 21st to 31st, please. Can you get a Celtic cross for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And see what's going on in love and romance for them, please. Can you please get a Celtic cross for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And I like to give these cards a good shuffle. If a card pops out, one single card, that's my signal. It's the end of the shuffle. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Thursday the 21st all the way until the 31st. 21st to 31st. 21st to 31st, please. If you haven't already, please check out your monthly love read. I've already posted it, as well as your weekly love read that was dated all the way up until the 20th. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Thursday 21st to Sunday 31st. There we go. That's the... There we go. There you are, Pisces, Queen of Cups. I'll put that over here. On the bottom, we'll take a peek. Seven of Swords. Your challenge here is the Eight of Wands. Consciously, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Subconscious here, you've got the Six of Pentacles. Recent past, we have the World. Recent future, Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. You right now, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. It doesn't even look like a love reading. This looks like around you is strength. This looks like a work reading, like finances and career. But whatever. Here, Five of Swords is hopes and fears. No big whoop. Outcome, Seven of Cups. Excellent. Two sevens right here. On the bottom again, we got three sevens. Okay, Seven of Swords. So this is very much, sevens are about the desire nature. We won't get into all that, but we will see here off the bat, we see tons of pentacles. 1, 2, 3. And we see the major arcana cards, which are the fake cards. We have Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, the World. So there's three major arcana cards. As I was saying, seven speaking to the desire nature, things that you are wanting in the material world, things that you are desiring. Here we have the Queen of Cups. Isn't that a wonderful, amazing place to be? Pisces, you guys are doing fantastic. When I see this read, it just makes me happy. We're looking at a winner here. Queen of Cups is someone who's in touch with their emotions. Look how beautiful the Queen of Cups energy is. Everybody should aspire to be the Queen of Cups at some point in their life, right? This is someone who is open, receptive, healing, loving, healer type, spiritual, deeply intuitive. This is someone who could be a doctor, spiritual healer, counselor, therapist, all things of that nature where you're dealing with emotions and healing emotions. This is someone who's very intuitive. Look at how she's in this underwater realm, how beautiful she is. That's the Queen of Cups. Very, very deep, very spiritual person, which is Pisces. Pisces is the most deepest astrological sign in all 12 signs. So this is where we're at for the situation in your love and romance. You're like open. Look at how her arms are open. She's receptive. It's like there's no walls up. Life is great. Okay, this is what the Queen of Cups energy here is. Eight of Wands is your challenge. Eight of Wands is about enthusiasm, passion, love, excitement, and positive feedback coming from others, news of love and passion coming in, communication, major communication card. So here we see you're open, receptive, ready, in touch with your emotions. This is a mature energy. This is a queen. This is not somebody who's, playing around here with the lower court cards. You already know somewhat, because of this intuitive aspect of the Queen of Cups, how things are. You're ready and open and receptive to love wherever, whenever it is ready to step up. Now, the challenge here is the Eight of Wands. This news, communication, enthusiasm, and all of that stuff is the challenge here. It can almost be overwhelming as well. But it feels like it's just a little bit of a waiting game here. Like this is what the issue is. News and this kind of enthusiasm being returned to you and having that being, presented to you. Look at you, ready and waiting. But this person, they may be sending news or communications even, but it's something that's not, doesn't seem like it's right there, okay? And this might be a long distance thing as well, because I see the World card in the recent past. And you think of the world is, for some a small place, for some it's a big place. So especially if you're separated by land, okay? Now, I feel like that could be the situation here. Eight of Wands is, there may be news coming in. You see this person blowing these like dandelions or whatever it is over there, and it's like the messages are being sent. But here it's in a challenge position. So it's either that you're waiting for these messages to come in, and that could possibly be what it is, because when you look at the conscious, the Seven of Pentacles, you see this woman here. It looks like the same woman here. And you see this plant with the 7 fruit. They are not quite ready to be harvested. Seven of Pentacles is the card of waiting. Whatever you've been cultivating in your relationship, whatever you've been nurturing, it's saying that energy hasn't been wasted. It's been here making this wonderful new opportunity grow. Seven of Pentacles is where it's not ready, almost ready. You can see all that hard work that you've put in cultivating your garden, cultivating this relationship, nurturing this relationship. It's just about ready to be picked. Now, it's also got a tone of, it might not be exactly what you expect. Some people might say that it's a little bit less than what you're expecting, but definitely if you've ever grown a garden, you know whatever blooms and grows from what you've openly, without attachment here, lovingly poured into your energy into, it's a miracle, whatever comes from this. So Seven of Pentacles, it's going to be something that you're very happy with, but just requires a little bit more patience. Subconscious here, you got Six of Pentacles. This is the foundation. Six of Pentacles is about dependencies, giving and receiving. You see this person, there's pentacles pouring forth, and it's making this plant grow. So giving and receiving and dependencies, this might be a card where subconsciously, for some of you, if you have children that you have dependent on you, that you have, on the foundation here that you're thinking about. For others, if you have some kind of a situation where I feel like this is not a case of where you're depending on others for support and stability or finances, just because I see in the future, I see Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So financially, I feel like you're doing great. So this card, Six of Pentacles, is about dependency. So I feel maybe someone is dependent on you, whether it be kids, whether it be family, relatives, some way, you know, kind of taking of your resources. And the Eight of Wands here is crowning this. So let's go into the recent past. The World card is some rite of passage that's been accomplished. For some of you, this might be something like graduating, because I liken this to either graduating or pregnancy or things of that nature, where there's a cycle, karmic cycle, that comes to a close and then a new cycle begins. So if you went to school and you've studied for 4 years or 3 years, whatever, you graduate, you get your degree, that's where the World card comes in, and now it's time to go look for a job and do something else. The next phase. Others, for you, if you're pregnant, you have that time, 10 months in the womb, and then the baby's born, you get the World card, next phase. Now you're a mom. So the World card is all about a new karmic cycle coming in, rites of passage, and also global concerns. Now, when we're looking at this in the, you know, vein of love and romance, the World card often comes up as well when you have traveled, or if someone, and you see her looking at the world, someone that you care about is in kind of a distant land, somewhere not close to you. You don't have access to them readily. Like the World card can be something of a long distance relationship here, I'm getting. So in the recent future, let's skip forward, you get, and this is a major arcana card. It was fated to happen. This World card, it was a karmic cycle that happened, and then it also came to an end and ushering in a new beginning. Recent future, you get Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles is a card of being single and independent. Let me go back to the World card for 1 second. Now, if you were in a relationship, that along with the Wheel of Fortune can signify some kind of ending as well, a temporary separation, and bringing in new things. It's just the Wheel of Fortune brings change as it spins. So here you see in the recent future, you get Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles for me is the card of the single lady or the single man. Okay, however it is, whoever you are. The Nine of Pentacles is about independence and being single and being able to take care of yourself. I liken it to, you know, when you're living in the city, you haven't bought a big house yet, you're doing well for yourself, you have your girl squad or whatever, you have your evenings out on the weekend when you go out and have fun and have your drinks and that kind of lifestyle. Work, play, not quite into the whole kids and family thing yet, because the Nine of Pentacles is about being able to take care of you very well. Then Ten of Pentacles comes to the completion where you're taking care of others. So the Nine of Pentacles here is the independent lady card, okay? Why? Because right now you got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is very positive. It's brought in abundance, brought in change, and this change, if you've been in a relationship, as I said before, that wheel spins, and that will mean a temporary separation, possibly where you would need to travel for work, and that's where that World card can come in, or a breakup. Now, if you're single, then it could mean somebody coming into your life. Now, in the recent future, this is the recent future, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like for work, you may be traveling. This may cause a temporary separation where you're single in the recent future. Or for some of you, it might just be a breakup where you're single in the recent future, okay? Around you, there's the Strength card. The Strength card always comes up in times of adversity when you need to call upon your inner strength. Now, for some of you, this might be a Leo that's in your life next to you. If not, this Strength card is just about taming the inner beast, controlling your temper, controlling your carnal nature, and finding that resilience, strength, and courage within yourself. And this is two double fate cards. So it's very much, I feel like this is an energy pushing this and this. This is fated here. that you go solo here. This is what it looks like for the period of the 21st to the 31st. Again, some of you for work, traveling, temporary separation. Others, it'll be a breakup. Now, in the around you, in the hopes and fears, you got Five of Swords. Five of Swords is the card of winning at the expense of others. And it's also the card of disgrace, humiliation. Also the card of wanting forgiveness and not getting it. Okay, if we look at this in a love situation here, Five of Swords, it's about winning and losing. If you win, it's kind of an empty, hollow victory. If you lose, it's kind of like losing where somebody has abused their power and they're gloating about it and stuff like that, and you're not even, it's an empty victory and also kind of a brutal defeat where you weren't even playing. Like someone manipulating or doing something wrong to hurt you, and it's something that you wasn't warranted or wasn't fair. Okay, in the outcome, the Seven of Cups, what you get is the world is your oyster, and that's why I like this read for you. Seven of Cups, you can, every card in the tarot has different ways to look at it. Now, if you are someone who's been doing nothing and everything is stagnant, stuck cards, and you're all about the swords energy and having a miserable time, then you see the Seven of Cups and you're like, oh, this person's totally stuck in daydream land doing nothing. But when you see stuff like the Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, the World, Seven of Pentacles, something you put energy and time into and work into, and now it's coming to fruition. Strength card. That's when you know Seven of Cups is the options, where anything is available to you because of all the hard work and abundance that you've brought into your life. Seven of Cups is a card of options. Positively aspected, it's like a kid in a candy store. You can have it all. What do you want? Seven of Cups. Each cup is full of an ideal of something. Ideal mate, riches, a castle, spirituality, enlightenment. Whatever it is that you want, choose what you want. You've been putting a lot of effort into something, okay? And it doesn't look like it's a relationship aspect. It looks like it's more career aspect. Even though this is a love reading, what comes through will come through. And since we get the single card here, Seven of Cups is where you can literally in love and romance have whatever you want. Pick and choose. Decide what you really want. Do you want the ideal mate? Is love your priority? You can have it. Or do you want to pursue your career and be super successful and have wealth and abundance? You can have it. That's the Seven of Cups for this reading. Because of all of the hard work and the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles that comes in, going solo and seeing all your options now, options available to you, and it's a very blessed time for you. 3 sevens here, desire nature, all about going after what you want. And on the bottom, the underlying energy, we see the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is where someone is sneaking off with something that's not theirs. You see the swan at the top here, and they kind of know that there's a sneaky person down here stealing one of those swords, like skimming from the top, taking a little bit, maybe someone who's dependent on you. And you know it, and you're not doing anything yet. You're going to wait and see until it gets really out of hand and then address it, or address it at a later time. Currently, not interested in addressing this. Also, Seven of Swords is about after you leave a bad situation, leave a sad situation with the Six of Swords, leaving a relationship. Seven of Swords is the shaky start, the new beginning, where you go to a new home, new land, new country, also signifying travel. And now you're starting over and making a fresh start. This is the trial and error, finding firm, solid ground, seeing what works for you, what doesn't. And that's totally fine. It's just about seeing what is best for you. Seven of Swords, shaky legs, just finding your firm footing there. Now let's pull a wild Kuan Yin Oracle card. These are real quick. Can we get a card in love and romance, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 21st to the 31st. Can we get a card of advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 21st to the 31st, please? Can we get one card of advice for Pisces for the 21st to the 31st, please? There we go. And it fell on the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, her hand gentles the war. I already know this. No matter how much chaos there seems to be in your world, trust it. It is just what is necessary to move you into the right place at the right time for what is meant to be in your future. When it is no longer needed, her hand shall gentle and end the war. And that's speaking to right now this Wheel of Fortune, bringing in change. And it came here, and it was about, as I said, if you've been in a situation, in a romance, in a relationship, a separation, future, here, being single. It's saying no matter how much chaos there is, trust it. It's moving you. And as I said, the Strength and Wheel of Fortune, fate cards pushing this. For the 21st to the 31st, for you to be single, it's saying that this will all calm down. When it calmed down, when it is no longer needed, her hand shall gentle and end the war. It's moving you for the right place, right time, for what is meant in your future. Okay? So I'll put this down here. I'm just going to read the top one there. So let's keep going. This is Denise Lynn's Gateway Oracle cards. Can we get a card, please? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry. Can you get a card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 21st to the 31st? I don't know why, Pisces. I felt like I had to do your reading. You know, for 2 days now. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Go. Expecting miracles, rising above. Beautiful. Let's put this aside. Expecting miracles and rising above. You got 2 cards. I will read them. Let's see where this is at. All right. Majestic wonders are unfolding for you even as you read this. Watch for them and embrace them. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude around you. What is expected tends to be realized. Expect miracles in your life. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear. No matter how small they may seem, let go of fear and expectations. Allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the ways in which you think miracles can appear in your life. Know that you can be the miracle in the life of another. Questions to ask yourself: how can I be even more open to miracles blossoming in my life? What are the miracles that are occurring now or are coming in the future? How am I a miracle for others? Then rising above. It says here, I see only beauty and grace. Look, doesn't this look like this queen over here? Let go of the ordinary and step into the extraordinary. You have potential that you haven't even begun to tap into. This is the time to reach higher than ever before, so do not fall down before doubt. Remember your true calling. Just as the lotus rises up out of the mud into the light, so you are rising up to even greater heights. Sometimes this occurs naturally, and sometimes it's an act of will. This is the time to rise above any situation that's not empowering. Even if there are some people you might leave behind, let your light shine for all to see. Rise up and step into your potential. You are indeed a healer, a teacher, and a leader, right? Queen of Cups. What do I need to do to rise above? Is there a fear that holds me back from rising above my current challenge? How would my life change if I stepped into my role as a leader, teacher, or healer? Amazing. All right. Now let's read Colette Baron reads Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I'm going to read out the relationship message. This is for Pisces, please. So this is very much Pisces. It's very much all about choosing to love yourself and taking care of yourself here. And success. Like, it's not just like, oh, there we go. To the sea. That's the, look, do you see 7? This is 7 of Swords. Okay, this is also like the water element here, but the 6 of Swords is when you're leaving a sad situation. And then the 7 is starting fresh. But we'll just take a peek here. It says, to the sea. Let's read about it. Maybe it's about travel. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. And it's saying here, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. The Oracle's message: isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. I'm going to read you the prosperity message too, because there's so much career stuff here. Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents and abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Look, expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Amazing, beautiful, fantastic. All right. So let's read. This is Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Let's get a card, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 21st to the 31st. Can we get an oracle card for Pisces? Let me just shake it up a bit. Can we get a card for Pisces? There we go. 2. Okay. Let's put that away. We got, spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Let me put these over here so you can see. Just put that over there. Okay. And this one is, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So let me read these. They're very short, so it's okay if there's 2. Number 46 is the first one. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. It is easy to slip into the routine of our daily lives. It is important to set aside some time to really connect and give your partner your full attention that is not interrupted. Make eye contact and learn to appreciate each other. This is kind of telling me that you are very busy and that you don't seem to be doing this, spending quality time together or giving your full attention to your partner. And we see where this goes, right? With the going single or the working on your independence, whether that be a temporary separation or a permanent breakup, okay? Back to your, it depends on you. Back to your inner strength here, number 11. You are stronger than you realize, and there's that strength card. Let's just put it next to each other because this is about strength. It says, the angels are asking you to dig deep inside of your inner self. The strength is in you. Though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power within you. You absolutely do. There's the strength card. It's a fate card. It's around you. It's influencing you. That's what's going to bring in your abundance. Possibly also what brings in the temporary separation or the permanent separation, depending. Okay? So that was your read, Pisces, in love and romance for the 21st to the 31st of March. Looks like you're going to rise above. Many blessings and miracles are coming into your life. You do have the strength to overcome all of this. Look at you, Queen of Cups, leader, healer, teacher. And it's saying here, this conflict with this, her hand gentles the war, it will end as soon as it needs to end, because the conflict is on purpose to push you to your future, to the path that you're supposed to be on. That is it. Talk to you very soon for your other readings. As soon as I get these readings out, I'll try to go back to the dailies again. All right, Pisces, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.